Sumabuhay ug madyaw. So the title of our research is talk about the digitalization of business, assessing the technological readiness of Samal Island beach owners. Online. So the background of study is talk about the recent using of digitalization. Digitalization is very flexible and important when it comes to online booking in social media. Of course, in 19th century, social media or digitalization is very important when it comes to business. A lot of business owner they are using online payments and online market through digitalization. So it can grow your business. So for the statement of the problem, so this study aims to assess the current state of digitalization of business among beach owners in the Samal Island, Island Garden City of Samal, Igapos by evaluating their technological readiness with the ultimate goal of formulating strategic recommendations. Especially, this study seek to answer the following questions. So, among our topics, so we will ask them by this. So first is what is the level of technological readiness in Samal Island beach owners as measured by the four dimensions. So the second one is what is the current extent of digitalization utilized by Samal Island beach owners in the administration of serving guests across core functions such as online booking, digital communication, and digital payments. So the third one, is there significant relationship between the technological readiness of Samal Island beach owners and their extent of digitalization in administration of serving guests? So for the lastly or number 4 is based on the findings, what specific recommendation and strategies can be formulated to enhance the digital competence adoption and the overall competitiveness of Samal Island tourism sector.
Mabuhay ug madyaw are code and internationally accepted theories and models of technology, adoption, and tourism goals. The research is step by step transferred to the Philippine settings. And this instance that of private beach operation in Samal Island second the technology acceptance model TAM by the VID 1986 offers the basis of understanding individual and organizational adoption of digital technologies. So TAM assume that two key variables perceive useful PO and perceived assist of use PEOU are the determinant of readiness and intention to use technological innovation. This is our conceptual framework. Scope and delimitation. The aim of this study is to evaluate beach resort owner of Samal Island's technological readiness to digitalize their operations. The study is delimited only to the beach owner from Samal Island and does not include hotels, public beach, and other forms of tourism facilities that are not on Samal Island.
Significance of the study is essential because it offers valuable insights into the preparedness of beach owners in Samal Island for the adoption of digitalization in their businesses. Additionally, the results of this study will benefit the local government and the Office of Tourism, as they can use it as a basis for programming, training, or policies to support the digitalization of local tourism. This study is significant as it provides important information that can guide the digitalization efforts of businesses and support the development of local tourism in Samal Island. Digitalization of businesses assessing the technological readiness of Samal Island beach owners is a study that quantifies the psychological preparedness of Samal Island resort owners to adopt technology and evaluates how readiness correlates with their utilization of digital tools in managing guest services. In other words, the study aims to assess the technological readiness and willingness of Samal Island beach resort owners to adopt a utilize digital tools and technologies in managing their guest services.
So the review-related literature, or the RRL, it discusses the importance of technological readiness in the digital transformation of businesses, especially in the hospitality industry and among beach owners. It covers international, national, and local perspectives. So in this part of our review, we explain how technological readiness plays a big role in helping businesses, especially beach resorts, adapt to digitalization. So internationally, many studies emphasize that being ready for technology helps hospitality businesses improve services and maintain long-term sustainability in the Philippines. So readiness for technology has also become important because it affects the quality of services and the satisfaction of guests. So in locally, here in Samal Island and Davao region, we found that technological readiness help expectations and make other operations more efficient and competitive. So it talks about assurance as part of technological readiness. So meaning how businesses build customers' trust through technology and good service. It also mentions studies that like like food and safety, sa booking systems, like ganun. So these slides focuses on the concept of assurance, which is part of technological readiness. In simple terms, assurance means building trust with customers through reliable system like safe environment and also professional staffs. Like for example, studies in Philippines show that ano, such as food safety, cleanliness, and also online booking reliability, and also mga friendly staffs, behaviors like So in local studies around Davao, assurance was seen as an important factor in guest satisfactions since customer appreciate professional and trustworthy services when using digital systems. Our RRL showed that technological readiness, especially assurance and trust in digital systems, plays a big role in helping beach owners in Samal Island improve their operations and satisfy modern tourists. So, research design and research of the study. So, this study used a descriptive evaluative design and simple random sampling to assess the technological readiness of Samal Island beach owners. So, for our research design, we use a descriptive evaluative approach. This means we didn't have just describes what's happening. We also evaluated how ready beach owners are when it comes to digitalizations. So we also use simple random sampling, which means we selected beach owners randomly to make sure our results are fair and unbiased. So these methods help us collect accurate data from different types of resorts in Samal Island. So both large and small to see the real conditions of how digitalization is being adopted in tourism businesses.
So, mabuhay Gmadiaw. So, in research instruments, so the research shall utilize the two-stage research tools in the sequential explanatory design, starting with a standardized quantitative survey questionnaire to be used during the first data collective phase. Lastly, in the qualitative component, a semi-structured interview guide will be employed to carry out of a depth interview with the purposively sample so that the researcher can interpret the access of a statistical result. Lastly, as a qualitative component, a semi-structured interview guide will be employed to carry out depth interview with a purposively sample so that the researcher can interpret the access the statistical result by proving contextual issue and perceived effectiveness, with all the interview being audio recorded, transcribed, and handled securely. And data gathering. Data gathering produce these sections must outline the step-by-step process of gathering the data needed to the study. Mabuhay ug madyaw. So our data analysis is all about all statistical tools should be explicitly discussed in this section. The focus of the discussion should be the utilizations of statistical tools in treating the different variables of the study. So in our ethical consideration, like any other research activities, whether simple or complex, there are ethical consideration. Research may face a dilemmas during a field work and data analysis.